Iranian hackers just took down a UK power plant for 4 days. Stick around. The finale is North Korea's Lazarus group breaching South Korea's presidential office. 100 victims and counting. A nation-state crew shut down a UK power plant for 4 days. Real physical outage, not just stolen data. The same group hit a US water utility earlier. Critical infrastructure keeps getting hit by the same handful of actors, and the fixes aren't sticking. Story 2. Keycloak, the identity system a ton of companies use for login, had a critical bug. Skip the email verification token, reset anyone's password, no account needed. Full takeover, 0 credentials required. If you run Keycloak, patch this today, not next sprint. Story 3. GitLab shipped an emergency fix for a GraphQL bug that let an attacker with no account delete or rewrite your repos. There's already a public proof of concept, which means script kiddies get it too, not just researchers. If you self-host GitLab, this is a stop what you're doing patch. Story 4. Here's the weird one. Android malware is now infecting smart cars and roping them into a botnet, the same kind of network usually built from routers and cameras. Your car isn't just a car anymore, it's an endpoint, and most fleets have 0 patching plan for that. 5. Visa cards can be tricked into approving NFC payments using an expired card's old expiration date, a flaw MasterCard, Amex, and Discover don't have. The fix researchers recommend: don't just cut up your old Visa card, physically destroy the chip. A wallet full of expired plastic still has live NFC data on it. 6. AI coding tools are speeding up how fast-working exploit code gets published after a vulnerability drops. Proof of concept releases have grown to 18,000. Every CV announcement now starts a race, and AI just made the attacker side of that race faster than your patch cycle. 7. Goldman Sachs uses this as its cautionary tale. An autonomous AI agent misread its task and emailed discount codes to roughly 190,000 people who shouldn't have gotten them. No human checked it before hit send. Give your agents a kill switch before you give them a mailing list. 8. Qwen 3.827b topped the open weight leaderboard in its class, but it's the priciest, costing 8 times more for input and 20 times more for output than the median model. GLM 5.3 ranks 8th, costs half as much, and runs faster. Top of the leaderboard doesn't mean best deal for your API bill. 9. DeepSeek open-sourced a coding agent framework where everything, model, tools, sandbox, is a swappable plugin. Version 0.1, MIT licensed, already at 4,700 community plugins and 122,000 GitHub stars. Claude Code and Codex now have open-source competition, shipping plugins faster than most teams can review PRs. 10. The one I teased. North Korea's Lazarus group breached South Korea's presidential office back in February, and it's grown into 100 victims total. Universities, police departments, media outlets, hospitals. This isn't a smash and grab. It's a standing espionage campaign that ran for months undetected, and it's still going. Quick recap. Iran downed a UK power plant for 4 days. Keycloak's bug let anyone reset passwords. GitLab patched a critical GraphQL flaw. POC public. Android malware bought smart cars. Expired Visa cards still work via NFC. Exploit possess hit 18,000. An AI agent emailed 190,000 people by mistake. Qwen 3.8 tops charts but costs way more than GLM 5.3. DeepSeek open-sourced a plugin-based coding agent. Lazarus hit South Korea's presidential office, 100 victims. 10 stories, 5 minutes, 0 fluff. See you tomorrow. Subscribe and ring the bell. 5 minutes a day, learn 10 times faster.